his queen. Left on the free. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girl, that other man. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be but a gon' be more clever, yeah. If a girl do it better. If a you know what girl do. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog. She see it all, even if it's big.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the first play of the game. 51 yards. For the defense, the problem wasn't so much that they let him catch that drag route. It's that they had nobody around him after the catch.
As you well know, when they make the catch, you have to make the tackle on the spot. Those yards after catch are the yards that kill a defense because it keeps drives alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Mayfield. Finds Pickens outright. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. Start.
They go play action. Mayfield. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Bucky Irving, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You talk about this Giant defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 36. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
A run up the middle with Irving. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And That is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Here we go. 49ers will line up.
Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
14, 49ers 13.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. On the return, here's White. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Good. Real. 180. Kings. Hey, alert. Watch.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up.
Mayfield now. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
109 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Here we go.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. DeForest Buckner, a Pro Bowler when he played for the 49ers, there on the stop.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here we go.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Burrow looking to pass. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Right 80. Right 11 to left. 12. Stop.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1.
11, Tommy. Stop.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Giants 14.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Giants 1st down.
They run out of the gun with Urban. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now 2nd and 9.
The 45-yard line.
throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Skirts by him at the 35. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A first carry for Rashad White. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
20.
Now Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180! Real. Up, up!
On the handoff, this is Irvin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Set. 180! Point it right.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
49ers 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Gun. 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. Luke Musgrave, 36 yards. And the 49ers are able to move back in front. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Here's a diving catch right side. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's Mayfield. Got Dobbs over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards for number 11.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, alert 33. Run. Point it right.
They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Kings.
Mayfield with it once more. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
11 Thomas.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5.
Here we go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 167 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Nice hot. Stop.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
18, 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Touchdown! Devontae Adams, 36 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 49 yards. Here's a handoff to Irving. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
They go play action. Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 176 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Dot.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Big strides. Look at him go. He's on his way. Touchdown, 49ers. Luke Musgrave. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now the 49ers electing to lead the offense out there and go for 2. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after here coming up. And that'll make this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Niners 47, Giants 28.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
180.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far.
Here we go.
This will be 3rd and a mile.
180. Wait, hot. 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's taken in by Franklin. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Good. 180. Alert, 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 alert. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Regular. Done.
Play fake. Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So he stopped for no gain. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
King. Hurry.
Mayfield down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4. A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Not defensively with this lead in the fourth quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
Hey, 180! What's that?
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Mayfield on play action. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Real. 180! Run. Alert! Pistol. Regular. What's that?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
What's that?
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on.
A new rookie class has joined the team.